SPY with Spxl, which is SPY leverage 3x. So a lot of people talk about leverage ETFs as easy money. Some people say be cautious of it, but I'm going to show you in this quick video how Spxl can give you bigger gains than SPY. Okay, so let's go to the chart first. Okay, so what we have here, we have SPY, and I'm going to look at the year 2020 because that's the last full year that we have, and we had the big dip and we had all the excitement of COVID in there. So if you bought SPY and held it all year long, which is here, it's 252 bars or 364 days, you gain 49.1 points, which is 15%. So if you're thinking Spxl, which is leverage 3 times that, 3 times 15 is, do the math, what is it, 45% you're looking at? So let's see if Spxl delivered 45% gains. Well, you can see right here we got 252 bars, 364 days, and a return of 6.39%. So that's less than half of what normal SPY was, and that's because when you have the dips as well, you go down faster. But I'm going to show you my strategy that I talked about in my previous video. I call it my bullish bias video. I'm going to look at why that is so much better than buy and hold with just a few trades over the run of the year. So as we got Spxl up there right now, we're going to start with that. Let's get rid of this one here, and we're going to see how this bullish bias trading strategy works. Now on my chart you can see that I have these 3 lines. These 3 lines are the EMAs. The green is the 10-day EMA, the orange is the 50, and the red is the 200. Kind of like traffic lights. You got your red, your green, your orange. Green for go. Anything above the 10 is a go for me. Orange, you kind of like caution. Below the red is you're going down, you're in negative territory. But the bullish bias, I discussed it in my previous video on trading ETFs strategy. So let's have a look here. So let's look at January 1st. Let's get this tool here. I'm using TradingView here for this. So we're going to just go for price range. That's all we need to worry about. So we're going to start here on January 2nd. It is above the 10-day moving averages, and that's our strategy. Anytime it's above or breaks above the 10-day EMA, we buy in. We sell on the second day below the 10-day EMA unless there is upward movement. Okay, so we have here, we're going to get in here. So where would we get out here? Well, we've gone down below, and that's a big dip, but it was a green candle. It showed some movement. It went up, came down here, down. So we're looking for 2. Look, we stayed in. There's a lot of choppiness here, but we stayed in, and then we stayed in here, that was below. 2 goes down, right? So we rode some up and we rode some up, but we finished selling here at minus 3%, and that is when the stock market went down loads. So we're at minus 3% right now. Okay, now what I would do is, because this green is way below here, it's at the bottom here, I'm not getting back in until that green is back on top. So I'm waiting for green to be on top. Okay, green's on top right here, so that's my next buying point right here. Okay, I'm getting back in here. So we've got dip down, but we're holding on. And what have we got here? We're still staying above the green line, still staying above. We've got down below and down below. 2 days below, we're out again. So we're at 16% up that day. We had minus 3, so we're up 13% by this time of year. We've got this dip right here, and we're back in here. For this. Gonna be running up. Second day down, we're out. So we've got 8% and 16% gains plus the minus 3. Let's see where we go here. So we're going here. We're almost at the end of the year. Greens here. You'd probably get in here. You might jump in here, but you'd probably get in here. And you jump up and jump up. You've got some down, but it's back up over. That's why we have a bullish bias. We don't jump out here because we'd miss that. Keep our bullish bias all the way up to, wait, let's get the right date here. So we got a 22% gain. So on Spxl we got 22%. Let's just round it down to 22%. Then we have an 8% gain. We have another 16% gain on this one, and then we were out for a while. We're just sitting in cash, and we have that -3. We'll call it 4, -4. Okay, so let's add that up. We got 22 plus 8, that's 30, plus 16, that's 46, -4, 42% gain on Spxl. So if we would have held Spxl all year, not buying and not selling, we'd have left with 6.39%. But because we traded, and how many trades did you make in there? You're not, certainly nothing like day trading. 1, 2, 3, 4 trades with this bullish bias strategy. All right, so you've gone from 6.39% to 42%. I think that's a pretty good gain. So let's bring up SPY chart right here, and let's do the same for SPY. So SPY, buy and hold all year, 15%. So we've already blown that away with Spxl with the 4 trades that we did there. Let's do this one. Let's get rid of this one. Let's bring up the chart for the beginning of 2020. Again, so you're just entering here because it is above the 10-day moving average, so you're in. You're below, but you've green, green, green. Oh, you stay in it, you stay in it, stay in it. Boom, you take this loss here, right? The same as Spxl, okay? So you're out right there at a lot less, -0.35%, okay? So again, think of the traffic light. See, you've got all this, you know, you might want to jump in here and ride this. This is a little bit riskier, but again, you could have got gains on that. But we're waiting, as we did before, for green to be on top. Green to be on top is right here, okay? So we're going to ride this up here to here, to here, to here, and we're down here. Second day, red under the thing. That's our bullish bias. So we've got a 0.22% gain there. 0.22%. So we're still kind of in the hole with that. Okay, so we wait for a bullish bias again. When do we get back in? Get back in here because we're bullish. Oh, we're down, but we got a green candle. We've gone down again, but we got a green candle. We're waiting for 2 reds. So we survived that choppiness because we are bullish bias in what we do. Then we go all the way to here, and we've got 9.46% gain. Okay, so that's pretty good. So we get out here. So you could look to get in here, which would be, depends where you see that closing, right? Closing right there on that, you probably avoid it on that red line because it's not really giving you a good bullish sign. So we come down here, we ride this, we get back in here. Let's say we get back in here, boom, right here. We ride this up. Where's our second day down? Second day down is probably right here. So we got 0.99% gain on that one, and we're in October. So again, we're waiting for a bullish bias signal. We're in here, okay? We're in here. And we're going to probably ride this up for the rest of the year, right? There's no stopping us right here. So you have an 8.83. So our biggest ones there, 9 and 8, 17. So, and then with the points, so we're at 17, say 18. 18. So you're roughly around a 19% gain with how many trades did we do throughout? Man, 2020 was a crazy year, but we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades for all that year with SPY, and we ended up with a 19% gain, which buy and hold in SPY would have been 15%, so you're only getting 4% gain. Spxl, buy and hold would have been 6.39% gain. With the 4 trades that we did in Spxl, we got a 42% gain.